9 healthy foods and drinks you shouldn't binge, and why. A good deal of healthy eating advice comes down to a simple premise: moderation in all things. That's true even for healthy foods, such as cruciferous veggies, fish, and avocados. While most people can benefit from upping their intake of healthy foods, it's possible to overdo it by eating a certain foods over and over again, most days of the week. Here are 9 healthy foods you shouldn't overeat, and why. 1. Cruciferous vegetables. We always want to incorporate a variety of vegetables, a variety of protein options, and a variety of different fat sources, says Holly Claimer, RDN, a nutrition educator based in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The 2020 to 2025 dietary guidelines for Americans recommend making half your plate fruits and vegetables. And certainly, kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and other cruciferous vegetables are loaded with nutrients like folate and vitamin K, but they are also high in soluble fiber, which contributes to excess gas production, as the Mayo Clinic notes. Eating too much of these vegetables, especially in quantities your body isn't accustomed to, can cause gastrointestinal discomfort. Plus, cruciferous vegetables can interfere with how your thyroid uses iodine, Claimer says. Iodine helps your body make thyroid hormones, and plays a role in bone and brain development during pregnancy and infancy, according to the National Institute of Health's Office of Dietary Supplements. Eating these vegetables in moderation is likely fine, Claimer says, but consuming an excess amount every day could be problematic. People who take blood thinners like warfarin, Coumadin, should watch their intake, Claimer says. The vitamin K can impact the medication's efficacy. At least run it past your healthcare team first, she says. 2 foods high in healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, and olive oil fall into this category. They're high in monounsaturated fats, which can help improve your cholesterol and decrease the risk of heart disease, according to the American Heart Association. Foods with healthy fats are good for you when eaten in moderation, but they're packed with calories that quickly accumulate. For example, 1 avocado contains around 322 calories, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, and 1 cup of whole almonds has 828 calories. Plus, many brands of packaged nuts are salted with common table salt and sometimes even soaked in vegetable oil, says Shannon Henry, a San Francisco-based registered dietitian who works with EZ Care Clinic, an online healthcare service. That can lead to high blood pressure and increase the risk of heart disease, she says. 3. Lemon water. Lemon water is a low-calorie, low-sugar way to make drinking water more fun. But lemon is acidic, Claimer points out, and it can damage your tooth enamel and make you more prone to cavities. I actually have personal experience with this, she says. I went through a phase where I was like, I'm going to start drinking a lot of lemon water, and I noticed it made my teeth more sensitive. Limit other acidic fruits, including oranges, limes, and tomatoes, as well as acidic drinks like lemonade and orange juice for the same reason, advises Mouth Healthy, a consumer website from the American Dental Association. When sipping lemon water and other acidic drinks, use a straw and rinse your mouth afterward. That can help mitigate any side effects. 4. Flavored yogurt. Yogurt makes for an easily accessible, nutrient-packed snack, but some brands contain lots of added sugar, says Rachel McBrien, Road, who works with the College of Dietitians of British Columbia in Nanaimo. That tends to be especially true for lower-fat varieties, making them more of a dessert than a snack, she says. 1 container of low-fat peach yogurt, for example, typically contains 10 grams of added sugar, notes the USDA. The American Heart Association suggests that women stick to 25 grams of sugar per day and men consume no more than 36 grams daily. McBrien suggests opting instead for plain, low-fat yogurt and adding your own nutritious fixings, such as fruits and nuts. To take the yogurt itself to the next level, go Greek. This variety contains nearly 20 grams of protein per 7-ounce serving versus about half that amount in regular yogurt, notes the USDA. 5. Instant oatmeal. Oats contain beneficial fiber, magnesium, and zinc, according to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. Yet many brands of instant oatmeal go heavy on sugar, McBrien says. For example, a packet of Quaker instant oatmeal maple and brown sugar contains 12 grams of added sugars. McBrien suggests instead making homemade overnight oats. Mix a half cup of plain, raw oats and a half cup of dairy or plant-based liquid, mix, and refrigerate. In the morning, top it with fruit or a tablespoon of peanut butter, she says. 6. Fish that contain mercury. Fish can be a terrific source of protein, vitamin B12, zinc, iodine, and omega-3 fatty acids, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA. Our analysis of 20 studies that involved hundreds of thousands of participants found that eating 1 or 2 2-ounce Oz servings of fatty fish a week reduced the risk of death from heart disease by 36%. But if you eat too much of certain kinds, you may increase your risk of mercury poisoning. According to the FDA, the best fish choices include catfish, flounder, haddock, salmon, scallops, squid, and tilapia. That's because they contain the least amount of mercury. Canned light tuna is also a smart choice. It contains 3 times less mercury than albacore tuna, the FDA says. It's okay to have all these types of fish 2 to 3 times a week in a 4 ounces serving. The FDA recommends having other types of fish, those with a medium level of mercury, such as bluefish, grouper, monkfish, and halibut, only once a week, again in 4 ounces servings. On the other hand, avoid choices with the highest mercury levels, including king mackerel, shark, marlin, big-eye tuna, orange roughy, tilefish, and swordfish, the agency advises. 7 foods high in fiber. Adequate fiber in the diet reduces the risk of coronary heart disease, according to the Dietary Guidelines for Americans. High-fiber foods include chia seeds, berries, black or baked beans, and lentils, the Mayo Clinic says. By word of caution, eating too much too quickly can cause the opposite of the intended effect and lead to constipation, gas, and bloating, according to the Mayo Clinic. To combat this, slowly increase the amount of fiber you consume, and drink lots of water. 8. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate lovers reach for their bar for a helping of antioxidants, but this healthier treat isn't innocent. Specifically, its calories can add up quickly. About 30 grams, or 2.5 squares, of a typical 90 grams dark chocolate bar with 70 to 85% cacao contains 170 calories, notes the USDA. Most registered dietitians recommend sticking to 1 square, about 68 calories, especially if you are looking to lose or maintain weight. 9 foods high in beta-carotene. Carrots, cantaloupe, winter squash, and sweet potatoes are all high in beta-carotene, according to Mount Sinai. Beta-carotene is an antioxidant that may contribute to immunity and lower your risk of heart disease and cancer, the hospital says, and it plays a role in vision and eye health. But foods high in beta-carotene contain pigments that can turn your skin yellow or orange, a condition called carotenemia. The discoloring typically happens on thick areas of the skin, like the palms of the hand and soles of the feet, according to a case study published in Curious in July 2019. It's caused by excessive and prolonged consumption of carotene-rich, yellow or orange-colored foods, which typically means more than 30 mg/mg of beta-carotene a day, according to an article published in January 2021 in Stat Pearls. Cleveland Clinic reports that 1 carrot has about 4 mg of beta-carotene, so eating about 8 carrots per day regularly may result in carotenemia. The condition is unlikely to lead to any serious consequences, according to the Curious study. But the study authors noted it's important to know about the condition so it's not confused with jaundice, a more serious condition that causes the skin and whites of the eyes to turn yellow, as the Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention says.